Hi lovelies, it's been a while since I filmed a cooking video. I hope that you enjoy this. I love the taste of it. This is how I do it. I hope that you enjoy it. I will list everything that you need in the down bar below, which is under the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And I also do makeup tutorials because I don't just cook. Check my channel and I will see you soon. Bye! Here I'm just using a humongous pot, which you guys definitely don't need, but I was cooking for my family, so yeah. And this is blood jelly from pig, and I bought the humongous container, as you can see. So this is my favorite fish sauce, and I can't remember how much it is at the grocery stores, but I always use this. This is quail eggs. I bought 3 cans. You guys definitely don't need it. Way too much. You probably only need the 1 or 2. Then I've got ginger in here. I only use half of that. Then I've got 2 lemongrass sticks, and for you guys probably need 1, but because I've got a huge pot, I've got 2. And then I've got shallots there. I've got salt. And I've got monosodium. All the measurements will be in the down bar as well, by the way, under the video. These are just lime leaves, so you don't need them. My mom said I don't anyway, but I chucked them in the soup because it made the soup smell good. And then these vegetables, they're like leaves with spikes around the edges, and you gotta chop them up, otherwise they spike your throat. But it tastes good when you pop them into your bowl and you mix it in the hot soup. And these are 2 fresh chickens. Always buy fresh, don't buy frozen. They're so hard to defrost, and it's better fresh anyway. I've got 500 grams of rice flour, so they're 2 bags, so it means 500 grams each. Also with the potato starch, they're 500 grams each as well, so you definitely need 2 packs of each to make your noodles. Alrighty-o everyone, you need a new pot. This has to be a separate pot, can be of medium size. The water has to be cold, and the heat has to be on very low. So you're going to get the knife and cut around the blood jelly container. You're going to dice up the blood. The reason being is because you don't want to put a whole block of blood jelly into the pot, because not all of it is going to cook. So you need to dice it up and pour that into the cold water into the pot and let it boil. So you put it on low heat and you let it boil from low heat, and once the water is boiling, it means the blood jelly is ready. And you'll see a photo that I'll post in this video of how the blood jelly is supposed to look like when it's cooked as well. So I'm just going to pour it in the pot there. And you're not going to stir it, okay? You're going to leave it in the pot like that and just let it boil, let it sit there, and don't stir it at all, otherwise you're going to break the blood jelly into pieces, and you don't want that. So it should look like this here, nice and brown. I'm just going to get my lemongrass sticks and just bang the heck out of them until they're nice and flat, and it's for soup flavoring. Now that it's nice and flat, I usually knot it up like this, and then I chuck it into the pot, and I put the pot on medium to boil, and I chuck those lime leaves in. Then I chuck the salt in along with the monosodium and just stir it once and let it boil. So all you need to do is cut your chicken in half, put it in the boiling pot of water, get half a cup of fish sauce, probably use a quarter. I've got a humongous pot, so I have to use half. And then you also need your ginger, so use half of that. Peel it, put in the pot, sorry. Get your quail eggs and put it in the pot as well. And you just let it boil like that until the chicken is cooked. And when it is cooked, you can take it out of the pot like so. Make sure it's not, too dry, just nice and moist. I know a lot of people don't like that word moist, but yeah, nice and moist and not pink on the inside. And with the soup as well and the fish sauce, it's something that you have to keep adding. If you don't add enough fish sauce, the soup is not flavored enough. If you add too much, it can be salty, so be careful with the fish sauce. And after I've taken the chicken out, I pop the blood jelly in bit by bit. My mom's helping me do this so it doesn't splash. And with the chicken, you just basically shred it like how I'm doing now, so it makes it easier to eat as well. Alright, your soup is done. We're now going to make the drop noodles. You need a roller, you need a big bowl, some hot water in the kettle that's boiled, and you need to have your bag of potato starch and rice flour. So you only need 1 for this. Pour the bag into the bowl. That's your potato starch there. Then pour the rice flour in, so the whole entire bag, you put that into the bowl. The next step is to pour the hot water into the bowl and mix it with a wooden spoon. Once it starts to actually, sit nicely together, when it's all mixed together, then you can start kneading it with your hands. So it should start to look like a big ball of dough, like Play-Doh. Then we can start kneading it. So I get potato starch and pour it all over the table so that the dough don't stick to the table. The potato starch helps when it's on your hands as well, because when you're kneading it, it will stick to your hands. So put a bit of potato starch all over your hands on the table and knead it. You need to roll it and knead it, get all that air out of there. And then we can start rolling it as well. So Julie, my friend, is helping me cook. Awesome. It takes a very long time as well, this dish. I don't really know prep time and everything because I'm not a chef, like I said, but I like to roll it till it's nice and flat. Roll it all out, and then we chop it into slices as well to make the noodles. And you can keep adding potato starch on top of it while you're rolling it so it doesn't stick to the roller or the table as well. The potato starch is awesome. After you roll it, you kind of layer on top of each other and make sure it's nice and straight. I'm trying to stir it up right now as well as we're watching. And if it's too much, just take a few out. And then you're going to start slicing it from the edge and make sure the slice is nice and thin, like really thin. Like not even a centimeter, like half a centimeter or even smaller than that, because the noodle has to be really fine. If it's too thick, it just looks like pho, Vietnamese pho. And then after you finish slicing, you can mix a bit of potato starch with that and just roll it around with the noodles so they don't stick together. The last step is to just chuck it in boiling water and wait until it softens up as well. When you're done, it should look like this and taste amazing. And my grandma and grandpa were over and they loved it. They gave me the big thumbs up, and my mom as well.